Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Apologies for the delay of this video. It has taken me quite some time to put everything together as I have been waiting a few weeks for the film to come back to me. If you cannot tell by the title of the video already, it is about my recent trip to New York City. It was a bit of a last minute trip, but I finally got the chance to go to one of the places in the world that I've wanted to go to for a very long time now. And let me just start off by saying that it's a really cool place to go, and I would highly recommend going. There's so much going on. There's such cool architecture, from the new modern skyscrapers to the really old style of buildings from 50 to 100 years ago. So much going on the street. The street photography opportunities are endless. There's such interesting stuff going on all day long. For this trip, I did want to travel very light. I didn't want to be lugging loads of stuff about, having to dig things out of camera bags and whatnot. So one of the things I took with me was my iPhone 7 Plus. This proved to be absolutely key and vital to the whole trip. Not only does it take great still pictures and really good video, as most of the film that I shot over there, the video that I shot over there, was all off this. I found the video really cool, really nice, sharp, lovely colours, just really cool video straight out of the camera. And again, I shot lots of stills with this camera as well. Like I said in previous videos, you know, if you know how to compose pictures and you understand the limitations of what these phones can do, then you will always get some pretty decent images out of them. As well as this, I also took my Canon 500N film camera. Now this is the second one I've had now, because the previous one broke and I could not get it to work at all. So I decided to purchase a new one on eBay. It was about £10 or £15. Really lightweight, super easy to use. The images that you get out of it are really good. The lens that I brought with me to go onto this camera is the one I'm filming this video on now. It is the Canon 17-40 f4L. Again, really good lens for travel in my personal opinion, as you know, it is quite a wide lens on a full frame body like this, which was perfect for the landscape of New York City, as everything is quite, you know, condensed into small spaces yet really big at the same time. So I thought I could get lots of the architecture and, you know, the famous skyscrapers in without having to lay down on the floor or get really low. It was nice and easy to take these images, and again, you know, I can zoom it out to 40mm and still get some good detail shots, especially for doing street photography, getting close to people. I thought it was adequate enough for what I needed on this trip. Before I went to New York, I did a bit of research online, and there were a lot of people saying, you know, avoid all the tourist traps, if you will, you know, all the popular things that tourists like to go to. You know, saying it's expensive, or you'll be queuing for a long time, or, you know, it won't be what you imagine it to be. But in my opinion, I was going as a tourist. I was going to go and see all these places, and seeing as it was my first time, you kind of have to go and see them, because that's what the city's built on. That's, you know, what drives the tourism and the economy. So I went to go see the Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building, you know, Brooklyn Bridge, all that kind of stuff. And I thought it was really cool and really interesting, because we brought up with films and whatnot that are based in New York, and, you know, all the big blockbuster films, lots of TV shows, they're all based in New York. So you kind of already know what to expect. You know what things are going to be like, and they seem very familiar to you. But at the same time, it is completely different seeing them in real life than it is seeing them on the TV. And I thought it was such a really cool experience to see them in person. and I would definitely suggest, if you were booking a trip to New York, to go and see all these big landmark places before you go and see all the smaller, less known, like hidden away niche kind of things. So what I've got for you today is some of the video that I shot on my iPhone throughout the 5-day trip. I just videoed things that were interesting to me and things that were going on. I'm interlacing some images that I took as well in with the video, and I'll hopefully discuss some of the images that I took, my thought processes behind them, what made me take these images, whether it was just, taking a photo of a landmark just because I wanted to make that image, because a lot of these places have been photographs hundreds and hundreds of times, and you're never going to get a unique picture at all anymore, I don't think. So some of these images I was just taking for my own personal work or whatnot, just so I have them. And I also went and did quite a bit of street photography, photographing things going on, whether that be on the underground or just walking up and down the streets. There was always something really cool going on, and I really enjoyed photographing that. So we'll jump right into the video now, and I'll see you at the end. Well, thank you for watching that video that I put together on my trip. Thank you for letting me share my experiences with you and the images that I took. Please like, share, favourite, subscribe, all that social media stuff. It really does help me out. It kind of drives me to make more content for you and keep being as creative as possible as I can with these videos. Also hit the bell notification so you are alerted when I post new videos. I'm really hoping to start posting more videos than I have been doing recently. I've got a lot of good ideas to do this summer while the weather's nice. So yeah, again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.